With Trent Alexander-Arnold departing to Madrid in the summer on a free, all eyes will be on the other two big names out of contract, Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. Although some fans expected Trent to leave, the hope is that the other two will stay. However, up until now, there has been little to no developments in the saga. However, in today's video, we have some massive Mo Salah contract news to share with you after the latest update. We will look into this in today's video, whilst also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Quansah is now courting transfer interest from Newcastle ahead of an expected summer overhaul at Liverpool. The 22-year-old has cemented himself as a first-team option over the last 2 seasons, adding needed depth at centre-back and more recently at right-back. Last summer, it was claimed that the Northeast side had asked for Quansah as part of any deal for Anthony Gordon, which the club quickly knocked back. Now, the Times report that the centre-back is a potential target for Newcastle this summer, and they believe a £30 million bid plus add-ons may tempt Liverpool into selling. With the Magpies expected to be heavily involved in the summer transfer window after their PSR troubles, they have identified a right-sided centre-back as a priority position. Quansah is described as having significant support among Newcastle's hierarchy, who sense he will not put a major dent in their summer spending, despite being contracted at Anfield until 2029. Liverpool may not see it that way, as their academy product has come on quickly after settling into the first-team squad last season, and will soon take up a valuable homegrown spot. With Trent Alexander-Arnold reportedly finalising an agreement to join Real Madrid, the Reds know they need to consider their homegrown quota for the 2025-26 season. With Koeman Kelleher, Joe Gomez and Tyler Morton also expected to depart, consideration is needed over how Arne Slot can balance his side, either with existing options or in the transfer window. There is an obvious sweetener in any deal, as Liverpool have been credibly linked with striker Alexander Isak, who will demand a fee in excess of £100 million. The Swede has been linked with a move to Anfield by a number of journalists, including The Athletic's David Ornstein, and using Quansah as part of a deal may prove attractive to Liverpool. The need for a new number 9 is evident, but any potential situation involving Quansah could be complicated by the uncertainty over Virgil van Dijk's future. Reports have already linked the club to the likes of Bournemouth's Dean Huijsen and Everton's Jared Branthwaite, but if Van Dijk, Gomez and Quansah were all to leave, there is more to replace. There are a lot of moving parts Liverpool have to consider this summer, but knowing for certain whether Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk and Mo Salah will still be here will clear the waters. Now, in a massive Mohammed Salah contract update, Liverpool fans have been thrown into a whirlwind of emotions recently, but amid all the upheaval, one issue has taken centre stage: Mohammed Salah's contract situation. While the news of Trent Alexander-Arnold's impending free transfer to Real Madrid has stung, it's Salah's uncertain future that has truly shaken the fan base. Salah has been nothing short of extraordinary for Liverpool since his arrival in 2017. The Egyptian king has carried the Reds through their greatest modern-day successes, scoring a mind-blowing 243 goals and assisting 110 times in 392 appearances. His contributions have turned him into an irreplaceable figure at Anfield, an icon both on and off the pitch. However, with his contract winding down and no new deal officially signed, anxiety among the supporters is at an all-time high. Liverpool simply cannot afford to let Salah slip away, especially after witnessing Alexander-Arnold's departure to Madrid. While the right-back's exit is painful, it has inadvertently opened up financial breathing room for Liverpool. According to reports from Egyptian news outlet Masraoui, the club is now using this situation to their advantage. Salah's agent, Rami Abbas, has entered serious negotiations with Liverpool, with talks supposedly in the most advanced stages yet. The reports suggest that Liverpool have made Salah an offer higher than any he's received before, indicating just how desperate the club is is to retain their talisman. Salah's future has long been a topic of speculation, with rumours of interest from some of Europe's elite clubs. However, with Alexander-Arnold's departure set to clear a significant amount from the wage bill, Liverpool now have the financial muscle to offer Salah the kind of contract he's seeking. It's not hard to see why Liverpool are pulling out all the stops to keep him. Even at 32, Salah continues to defy expectations, delivering performances that many younger players can only dream of. His stats this season are staggering: 32 goals and 22 assists in 43 appearances across all competitions, making him one of the most prolific forwards in Europe. Under new manager Arne Slot, Salah has been pivotal to Liverpool's title charge, proving time and again that he is still the driving force behind the team's attack. Losing him now, especially after Alexander-Arnold's shock departure, would be a disaster. Salah's leadership, experience, and unrivaled consistency make him a crucial figure as Liverpool looks to rebuild and strengthen under Slot. While the departures of other high-profile players like Sadio Mane have been hard to swallow, Salah's loss would be on another level. His connection to the fans, his relentless work ethic, and his legendary status at Anfield mean that his departure would leave a void that no one could easily fill. Fortunately, the latest reports offer a glimmer of hope. With negotiations progressing, there's optimism that Liverpool will be able to finalise a new deal for Salah, securing his future and bringing some much-needed stability to the club. The offer on the table, rumoured to be the most lucrative Salah has ever received, is a clear signal of how highly Liverpool value him and how determined they are to keep him at the club. Finally, Sunderland are still holding out hope for Jadon Danns to play a part this season, but the forward is running out of time as he battles another back injury. After making 4 appearances for Arne Slot's side following his initial recovery, a January loan move was arranged to boost his development. However, during his medical, a back injury setback was discovered, sending him back to the AXA training centre for rehabilitation. Earlier this month, Sunderland admitted there was no update on Danns' recovery. Head coach Regis Lebris offered a cautious response, saying, "We are not at this point right now, but the season is running, so it will be difficult. With just 8 games left and potentially 3 more in the playoffs, time is running out." Sunderland, currently 4th and aiming for Premier League promotion, had high hopes for the 19-year-old. But with less than 2 months remaining, Danns still hasn't trained under Lebris. Liverpool, who have closely monitored his progress after a stress fracture last summer, are not rushing his recovery. While Danns could still make a surprise return, the odds seem stacked against him playing a significant role this season. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.